Hi class, I want to share with you today something that I really struggled with in one of our tests. I think it's test number 2. In case any of you are, retaking it to improve your score and are struggling with normal distributions. At the start I felt, really, really weak on this item, but now, I feel a little more confident, so that's why I want to share it with you. This is the normal distribution. We start with the empirical rule, which says that 68 of observations, they are going to fall within one standard deviation of the mean. Number 2, it's 95% of the observations, they will fall within 2 standard deviations of the mean. Lastly, 99.7% of our observations in a normal distribution will fall within 3 standard deviations of the mean. So what does this look like? So we have here a normal distribution. So let's just pick a random number, 90. So let's say that we are given 90 as our mean. So we have 90 as our mean. And let's say that we are being asked what percentage of observations in the entire distribution are above or below a certain number. So we are given the mean of 90, for example, and let's say that we are told that our standard deviation is 10. So let's do that. So we have the mean of 90. If we have a standard deviation of 10, we're gonna go to the right, and we are gonna have a 100 right here. That's one standard deviation from the mean. And then we also do that to the left. So we go left from the mean, which gives us 80. Okay, so that's one standard deviation from the mean. So everything within this area, that represents 68% of our entire observations. So note that our entire distribution represents 100%. Right, so that's our entire distribution, so 100%. If we were to go 2 standard deviations from the mean in this example, we would have 110 to the right. To the left, we would have 70. So here we have 70 and 110. These are 2 standard deviations from the mean. If we were to go 3 standard deviations, we would have 120 and 60 to the left. So that's what it looks like. So this area here represents 68% of our observations. This area here, 2 standard deviations, represents 95% of our entire observations. And then if we were to go 3 deviations, standard deviations from the mean, we'd have 99.7% of observations. So this is basically what it looks like. Hope this helps to try to grasp this material. But before I go, I want to share with you an actual problem. So let's say that we are told that our mean is 90, as in this example shows, and that we have a standard deviation of 10. As we worked through it right now. If we are asked, for example, what percentage of observations in the distribution are above, let's say below 70 in this case. So if we are being asked what is below 70, so we know that this is 1 deviation, we have 2 standard deviations. So this means that we would get 100, because this is the entire distribution, 100%, minus 95%, since this represents 2 standard deviations, so we would get 5%. Okay. The 5% means that that is at the ends, at the tails of the distribution. So if we are asked for one certain side, in this case, what is below 70, we'd have to split this 5% into two. So that leaves us with 2.5% to the right, which is this area. So this would be 2.5%. And this area here would be 2.5% as well. So if we're being asked, you know, what percentage of observations are below 60 or 70, pardon me, 70, our answer would be 2.5%. So hope that helps. Again, I struggled with it a lot at the beginning. You know, I feel a little more confident now. So that's why I decided to, you know, post this video, and hopefully this can help some of you. Thank you for watching my you know, humble video. I'm not a very tech savvy person, but I really hope this helps.